What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. We're going to continue with the heavyweights grudge match, Volume 5. Now, Max Baer has taken out Primo Carnera in 1934. And this is the night of the town, the end of the Jitterbug and the beginning of the Lindy Hop. Nightclubs such as Savoy Manor would be the hangout spots for this one heavyweight champion. Max Baer is the new heavyweight champion of the world. And we'll look at the career of Max Baer and the title shot that James Braddock would get right here on the Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. Now, Max Baer, brand new heavyweight champion of the world, defeating the Italian heavyweight champion, Primo Carnera, knocking him out in devastating fashion. Would decide to live the night of the town, with beautiful blonde women on his arms, actually both arms. Max Baer would be the toast of the town. He would go to Hollywood with the famous stars. He would be on talk shows. He would be in the limelight. Now he had to defend his title against the number one ranked James J. Braddock. James J. Braddock, better known as the Cinderella Man, born June 7th, 1905 in New York, New York, died November 29th, 1974 in North Bergen, New Jersey. James Braddock stood 6 foot 2.5 and weighed 162 pounds to 199.5 pounds. His manager was Joe Braddock, his brother, and Joe Gould, the Jewish phenomenon. Trainer was Doc Bob, and together they would help make James Braddock a fortune. James J. Braddock was a true blue-collar worker who fought as a light heavyweight early in his career. As an amateur, he was the middleweight sensation. Now, journalists of the General American often said James Braddock would be like a Cinderella Man because of his fairy tale story. He was the comeback kid, and his victory over Corn Griffin on the undercard of Max Baer and Primo Carnera was an upset of the entire card. You see, James J. Braddock wasn't doing too well in the 1930s because the Depression had hit and he was eating out of soup kitchens and his family couldn't have lights and power to read or cook food or meals. So he would take on side jobs, but he always had a very good right hand. So he would take little side betting opportunities. Until his former manager, Joe Gould, came to him and said, Joe, James, we're going to have to get out of this and let's get back to boxing. So after a few fights, he would face Corn Griffin for an opportunity of a lifetime. He would defeat Corn Griffin, and before he knew it, he had an opportunity at the heavyweight champion of the world, Max Baer. You have Max Baer. Still has his check choked out of his knockout of then heavyweight champion Timo Cornera. Their fight took place in Long Island City, June 14th, 1934. Here you see Arthur Donovan wiping off the gloves and telling Max Baer, "I heard a crack. Fight should be over," after the doctor examines him. Don't celebrate yet, because this is a mountain of a man that you just knocked down. So when this victory was over, Max Baer thought he had the world by his ankles. And he began the nightlife, partying, clowning around, not taking his training serious. And before he knew it, he had to defend his title. Perhaps he wasn't a serious opponent, says a journalist. Here you have Timo Cornera wailing away at light heavyweight Tommy Loughran. That fight took place in Miami, Florida, March 1st, 1934. Jimmy the journalist would say, "I don't know how long this boy will last," referring to Timo Cornera. And he was right. Max Baer would dispose of him in 11 rounds at the Long Island City Bowl. Here you have Max Baer giving a beatdown to Tommy Ford.